8 questions, 3 opinions from 3 different riders.
What is your bike and how long have you been riding for?
So, I have a 2021 Lexmoto LXR 125 and I've been riding for just over a year.
So, I have Yamaha MT-03 2023. I've been riding for like 2 years already and I kinda enjoy it.
And I'm riding a GSXR 600 K1 with a K2 engine. Had the engine swap it already, and I've been riding for almost 2 years, close enough. What is your opinion on your own bike?
So, I think a 125 is the perfect starting point for any new rider. Your wheels won't lift. It's solid. It has the speed. If you get a nicer one like this one, you'll get many compliments.
And I was gonna also include another question. And at what age did you start riding at?
So I started riding just after I turned 16.
So my opinion on my bike is actually really good. Is that this bike is actually really forgiving on the corners. It doesn't matter if you give some throttle when in the corners, it's not gonna put the wheelie up or send you down the way straight in a bush or somewhere in the dip. Well, it's about this bike. It has a pretty powerful torque as well, and I would say it's really worth it as your beginner bike. Me especially. Well, if you're in Europe and you have to start you want to start riding when you're 16, then yeah, the 125 is for sure it. But if you're like 18, starting riding, 300 would do the job actually. Teaching you how to ride. It's forgiving and you can do some tricks if you want to.
And how did your parents react when you told them you've gotten a bike?
Since a young age I was already riding. I was riding also a 50cc, didn't have a license for that one, but at my home country I was already riding a 50cc mini bike. It was really fun for me, and since that young age I was already wanted to ride my bikes. Also my godfather also did the riding of the bike, so he often took me for a ride. So that's how I get into the bikes as well, so just from the young age.
And my opinion on my own bike, it is uncomfortable, completely uncomfortable. When I got the bike, I had to drive 4.5 hours back home, and coming from an FZ6 to a Suzuki Gixxer, yeah, my back was sore within 2 minutes on the test ride, and then I was regretting the whole 3.5 hours until my stop, basically, where I spent the night. I woke up with back pain, and yeah, I was regretting it at that point. But after a week or so, you get used to the uncomfort. Then later on, I found out this is a super sport. It's not even a sports bike. So yeah. I'm kind of enjoying it now, though. Yeah, it does have a dent on the on the frame. Yeah, and yeah, what can you do? I'm gonna get a few covers, hide that all. Need to repaint the wheels, and my opinion will change over time, I guess. Now,
so I got a quick question. Why did you choose this super sport bike?
I didn't know it was a super sport. First of all, I thought it was a sports bike, and the reason I chose it is I was ready to switch from the Phaser, but I didn't know what I wanted. And I know something about the color, and when I was small, I was young, a bike exactly like this came into my cousin's estate, and they were relatives of some sort. And I looked at that bike from a young age, and I was like, I want one at some point. And yeah, that's how I ended up with this bike. Yeah.
Yeah, I also noticed that your this bike and previous bike is also old bikes. Are you into older bikes or something?
Yes, I'm into older bikes. I don't like newer bikes for some reason. It's just, I don't know, something about the old heritage of the older bikes. I don't know. I went from an 04 down to an 01. I don't care about the year. The tax is still going to be the same whatever bike you get. So it's not like in cars where you get an older car, in Ireland, and then you're paying fucking $2,000 for tax, So yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
If you were getting your first bike again, what would you choose? Would you choose powerful bike and uncomfortable, or a forgiving bike that is comfortable?
So, with the experience that I have now, I would go for the powerful but uncomfortable. Whereas if I was starting all over again, I would get the comfortable and forgiving. Due to the fact that, you know, when you're just starting off, you don't want to go too fast. You want to learn how to handle it, where to give throttle, where to give off, how to use the front and back brake. So I think I would, my answer depends on my level of experience.
And then also coming up here, I noticed that it was probably frustrating that on a 125 it would be harder to overtake and catch up with your friends. Would that be the case as well?
Yeah, so that's the case. 125s, this one goes about 115. So it's okay for little national roads where the limit is 80. But once you get onto a bigger, wider road where the limit goes up to 100, getting up to that 100 is a bit of a struggle. And say, as we were driving up here, was not able to catch up to the MT-03, and the Gixxer just completely past me.
Don't tell them what speed I was going.
So, as my first bike, I would still stick to the MT-03 just because the bike is actually really forgiving as well, like he said. But if I had a choice, I wouldn't go for 125 for sure, because you can't keep up with him. He can't keep up with me as well. But with this bike, it's because it's in the middle and it's legally, that's the only one I can drive, is that I can actually keep up with him. Of course, if he's wanna go faster than me, then, you know.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Yeah, for sure.
Honestly, I think of the same on his opinion here now. His bike is fast enough to actually keep up with me. If I'm not going past a certain amount of speed, he can actually keep up quite easily. His acceleration is almost as fast as mine. So unless we're taking off from the start, he can keep up without a problem.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So when you said like I can keep up, so actually the acceleration on this is that I can reach 100 like in 5 seconds from 0. The top speed is, some people say like it's 170.
some people.
I I personally know that some sources said that we can reach 182, you know.
Somewhere in the deep web.
Somewhere in the Reddit, you know, like it can reach 182 in perfect conditions. But yeah, 170 you can easily reach 170. It doesn't matter if it's windy. The problem is that, as you can see, like it doesn't have any wind protection. It's a naked bike, so that's the only problem. That the wind always blows and it's really windy on the motorways. So surely if you're going for a like a city bike or something like that, this bike is actually perfect suit for learning and stuff like that. It's good for corners. It's like you're on your two legs and you can just do the corners easily. But if you're going more ways commuting, I would say go for either adventure or just go for a sport bike. Like at least you won't feel the wind.
Yeah, I agree with him on that. In my opinion, in my case, I say we're a bit less power than this, and a bit more comfortable would be nice, especially on longer rides. Since I travel, I use this daily now. I go to work and home, so for me, a sport bike isn't really necessary. And I didn't take many long road trips now with this bike, so except for once to Dublin from here, and then obviously from Cork, and that was at the start of my super sport adventure though. So yeah, my bike was sore. I'm not feeling the pain anymore. It is fine, but in my 30s maybe I will consider maybe just getting a second bike that is comfortable, or even just getting a second bike in general, keeping this one and having an extra, and then again, with my luck, the amount of engines I swap, you know, it'd be nice to have something extra. So I think I'm leaning in the middle. I'm actually in the middle on this. So I'd like a super sport and also another bike that'd be comfortable, and I could just choose, you know, like 50 quid for insurance extra isn't much. So
no, that's actually perfect, because if you're thinking about the insurances in Ireland, you can actually insure, with one insurance you can insure 2 bikes.
five
So,
bikes actually.
5 bikes.
Five
That's
bikes
even
you
better.
can insure.
That's even better, with one insurance. So technically if you get just like whatever you prefer, like adventurous bike or something like that, you know, like more comfortable for traveling and stuff, then if you're traveling, get that bike. You know, if you're out for fun, just grab this bike.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that's actually perfect, like middle, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, on to the next question. How expensive was it for you to get started riding?
So for me to start riding, it was in around, I want to say, €2,500. I started riding when I was 16, so insurance was not as expensive as a car. It was about €1,300. Then my lessons were 600, and my first bike was 750. Now I bought a bike that had to get an engine swap immediately because the previous owner didn't put any oil, so there was no compression.
I can relate to that.
But
My
yeah,
transmission loop.
yeah, so I bought a second bike with the exact same engine for €50. So all in all, about €2,500 went into me starting out my bike journey.
That's not bad. That's not bad. So, in my case, I went for expensive mode. I bought the whole gear, the brand new bike, the 2023. So technically, it was not brand new. I'm the second owner of this bike. I bought it from dealership because the guy, he had a license. He had a license, so he had no restrictions. He thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna learn on the A2 bike. Grab the 300. As the dealership said, just grab the MT-07, and then yeah, after 5,000 kilometers, he came back, changed to MT-07. I don't know why he did that, but appreciate it. So I got this bike for 6,300. Then the insurance, we're not gonna. They're scammers. They're totally scammers. I paid like 2.4k just for insurance for a year, and it's coming to the end. What else? Oh yeah, the biking gear itself, because I bought the brand of the Alpine Star, so like I had the whole thing, and it cost me like 1.1k, and then all the extra bits, let's say like the chain with the alarm and stuff like Oxford, it cost me like 200 extra. So yeah, no, it was expensive. Like it's somewhere like coming to, I don't know, like 9 to 10,000 just to get into the biking. Yeah, so it's pretty expensive.
Right, and I went the maybe ultra cheap route, and I picked up myself a phaser for €600. It was just crashed, and I didn't know it was crashed. It was put up for €2,250. And I texted the guy. He's like, well, unfortunately, I've crashed it. And I was chilling with my brother in the garage and a friend of mine, whatever. And he was like, no, don't get it, because the frame was a bit scratched where the bolt goes. I didn't worry about that. I'm like, a bit of filler will fix it, no problem. You know, you won't be able to see. It's only aesthetics anyway. It wasn't cracked or anything, you know. And yeah, because of my cheap ways, I'm kind of not regretting it though, because I did get the experience of swapping in two engines, although both of them were my fault now. The third one's fine, it's perfect, it's still running. And what else? Yeah, I cheaped out on the bike. I didn't go for expensive gear either. You know, fucking when your confidence level is through the roof, you think like, I don't need gear. But then again, I haven't fallen off yet. I've dropped the phaser once on a road trip, whatever. We were on a big hill. I took it off the center stand, and I didn't even drop it. I literally, lied it down, and my helmet was there, so there's a battle scar on my helmet. And but yeah, no, I'm not regretting going the cheap route. And then again, this bike, the phaser I sold now for 2.3, I sold for 2.4, and then I got this bike for 2.3 right after. There's a video on that if you want to watch that on the channel. And yeah, so that's my question answered.
Yeah, but how does it feel to have a engine streak, you know, like losing 3 engines already?
3 engines.
Do you think there's going to be more in the future?
Possibly. It depends what bike I get. That's why I was debating whether to get a Hayabusa or this. And I kind of went for this because the Hayabusa got lifted up in price. I think it was put up for 2.4 grand, I think I seen, the Hayabusa. And I was actually debating whether to get it. And then later on I checked, it was fucking put up for 3.5. So I couldn't get the Hayabusa then. So yeah. What else was I gonna say? But yeah, no, with a new bike, always I need to buy a spare engine. Anyway, yeah. So have you ever gotten a speeding ticket or been stopped by the guards?
Unfortunately, I have, and it was my own silly mistake. I hadn't started the bike or ridden it in about 2 weeks, and I came back home, started it up, didn't put on a helmet, just left my house out of my estate, and the guards came up and said big no, took the bike, and it was seized for about 2 months. So no speeding tickets.
And how much did it cost you to get it back?
So actually, it didn't cost anything. They filled out the form, and I think they ticked the wrong box. They had multiple options to let it out for free or paid, and they ticked the box to just let it out. So.
All right, because I know it's like €120 per night.
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask, for cars anyway. So,
Yeah.
most expensive parking in Ireland.
Yeah, if it had been €120, I think I might have just left it there, to be honest.
No, but every single night,
Yeah.
2 months.
Yeah, I
Fuck
would have left
that.
it there.
It's more than the bike's worth.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. Unfortunately, I as well got the speeding ticket. I was going from Kinniga towards the Enfield actually, and there was a undercover hidden in the there's a house behind, and there's bushes here, and there's like a car that literally right next to their driveway parked, and I felt like that's a normal car, like I'm looking at it, that's a normal car, and I'm like going, like 116, and then it was like a 80 zone. So yeah, I got caught by going over like 36 over the speed limit, but that's fine. So I got the 3 penalty points and 160 fine. It was fine. Unluckily, I knew that if you speed over 180, they don't catch you. Sadly, I should have done that.
Yeah.
Actually, jokes, yeah.
Just flip up the race or something, and that's
nah, man. I have to go Superman man mode, like a frog. Just go like that.
Wait a minute.
Chill. It's not moving. It's not moving. Hey,
move out of the camera. Look at this.
Hey, you can't look that. You can't look that.
Wait. I know how
it doesn't go anymore.
Wait, I done it the wrong way, no? Wait a minute.
It doesn't, man. It doesn't.
I know it does. It has to.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.
You fixed it.
Yeah, fix it.
Okay, I was gonna show him.
It doesn't, man.
Caught
It doesn't.
red-handed.
Surely it doesn't.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Hey,
yeah.
That's for a future rider if anyone wants it.
Yeah.
This bike is for sale.
Yeah,
Not
don't
for long,
advertise on my channel. Right, and you're done with your question?
Yeah.
So I was riding to work on my previous bike, and I had better mirrors than these ones. So these ones I can only see my shoulders and elbows. And on the other bike, on the Phaser, I'm just riding and lights are flashing, and it's fucking annoying, high beams. So I started flashing my brake, a bit. They're not turning off, they're long beams. I pull up to the side, we're going 130, whatever. The car behind me and me in front. And I pull up to the shoulder, it's not fucking overtaking, whatever. So I get into the town, whatever, where I work. Few roundabouts, whatever, and that car is on my fucking ass. So I give it some beans. It was a 50 zone. I done maybe 80 or 90 kilometers an hour. Blue lights behind me. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. I pull into the side. They pull in. They're like, oh, where are you in a rush? I'm like, I'm going to work, but your fucking lights are fucking bright as fuck. you know. And yeah, what caught you caught our attention when you were on the hard shoulder driving? Oh yeah, because your fucking lights are so bright. I'm trying to let you pass. You know, you're not overtaking. We were both going 130. They didn't care. But yeah, when I hit I hit like 80 or 90 in a 50 zone, they stopped me. But yeah, then they go like, oh, where do you work? Whatever, and I got off the hook. So I just told them their lights were fucking annoying. So yeah, and to be honest, also whenever they were really up my ass and I took off, like, you know, also for my safety, they shouldn't be that close anyway. So they didn't give a shit about it. I just went to work and continued on.
Actually, I had the same thing. It was not the car, but like it was the person. I was driving with the motorcycle towards my college, and I'm just like going on motorway, and the guy like literally up my ass. I'm like, I even like going like not. I was like what, going 110 in the motorway, and the guy was just literally up my ass, bro. He's not getting off. I'm like showing him pass. No man, like the whole second line overtaking line is just free to go. Like there's no cars incoming. The guy is just sitting on my ass, literally right next to me, and I'm on my bike. So like, what am I supposed to do? You know?
Yeah, if you're a driver like that, just fuck off. You know, like, yeah, it's very annoying when someone's up our ass. Like usually, if we overtake you, we mean no harm and we just fucking get out of your way. But if you're coming up to us, you know, if something pulls out, let's say a fucking fox, and we have to slam or swerve or something, and you go into us, you know, do you really have good insurance? We'll see.
Because that's deadly for us. Maybe it's not that much for you in the box, but like for us, like it's only on 2 wheels. We're gonna be on your hood for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Now, how reliable is your motorbike? Now, how reliable is your motorbike?
So, in my experience, it has never let me down. Now, I know it's a Chinese brand and not very known for reliability, but nothing has happened so far. There's about 7,000 kilometers on the clock, and I'm wishing to put many more on it. Yeah, nothing wrong. The only thing that I've had to do was a oil service and change out the chain. Tires are gonna go out soon, but they're 6 years old, so it's about time. But other than that, engine running perfectly smooth, no issues whatsoever.
Yeah, and it also sounds good. It's a 1 cylinder or 2? One.
It's a 1 cylinder, but we have the aftermarket exhaust put on with the silencer, of course. So yeah,
It's perfect bike. Like I said, I bought it at 5. Now it's getting close to 25k kilometers. Actually, almost in a year. Actually, I made almost 20k kilometers on this bike. It's all because I've been commuting to my university, which is back and forth almost 200 kilometers each day. But you know, shit happens. But no, yeah, no problems with the bike. All I had to do is to change is that in this. Not long ago, actually, 3 months ago, yeah, just before the New Year's, I changed my chain sprockets as well. That's the only I had to do, like at 20k kilometers. Then I do every 5k the oil change, and yeah, no, there's no problems with the bike. Never popped out. Everything is perfect in condition. Still in perfect condition. It's just that the tires I have changed as well. And then aftermarket exhaust and a few more mods that you will get now in the future of this video for sure.
Yeah, so the only thing you really need to do is just consumables, so basically tires, well, engine oil, and that's it. And
that's pretty much it. Like, this bike doesn't require that much to do. It's it's Yamaha brand. What do you expect? It's they have very good engines. Nothing happened to the engine, never in my. It's keeping up with everyone else. And yeah, it's a good motorbike starting out for sure.
Yeah, no, reliability wise, Yamaha is fairly good. Yeah, hopefully, well, you're getting rid of it soon now, so yeah. But I hope it runs anyway, and we'll see how the CF Moto goes.
Aye. Everyone has to check my video as well when it's gonna be popping out.
Yeah, so I'll leave a link in the description of his YouTube channel. Well, he's gonna probably create a new one for the moto vlogging.
Yeah, I think I have to reset everything and try out the new.
Yeah, so I'll link his YouTube channel down below. yeah, he's gonna start. He's just waiting on his camera. He got a sandbag instead of a
Instead
camera.
of the camera, Amazon is going crazy.
Yeah, so yeah, that's Amazon for you. But yeah, no, I'll link it down below. And yeah, reliability with mine, I can't really say. I haven't actually done very much except for swapping the engine. You see, the previous owner, what's it called? Well, I should have honestly checked if there's any fucking oil in the engine, but it was just below minimum. So yeah, that's why my first engine blew. Well, the transmission, sixth gear went when I was coming back from work. Yeah, there's a bit of meme videos on TikTok I have where I was putting screws into the oil. That was a meme, by the way. Some people took it for real, actually. Some people go like, "Oh, I can't believe you've done that," or something like that. You know.
That video was crazy, bro. I enjoyed watching it. Like even now, it still pops up. Like I'm still laughing at it. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
So that was for the meme, but yeah, with this engine, to be honest, I got this engine. It had 16,000 miles, so it's not too much. It's actually very low. For an 01 bike, well, an 02 engine. What else? Reliability. Well, I done the service on it, obviously, when swapping the engine. I'm ordering tires tonight, maybe. And yeah, so far so good. I did have one issue where I couldn't downshift to neutral or first gear, but that was resolved by actually, because I drive in every single, well, all weather conditions, salt got into the lever. So what's it called? The shift lever, sorry. Salt got into the shift lever, and it actually is supposed to move side to side, not only up and down. So a mechanic from nearby told me to clean it out. I cleaned it out, worked perfectly after that. And I changed the clutch cable, although I didn't even need to. But yeah, reliability is great. So what mods do you consider necessary?
So the only mod that I have on the bike is the exhaust, but mods that I would like to have. So first off, heated grips. This is my only mode of transport, so when it's cold, my hands get cold and numb. Another thing is, because it's all plastics, I'd like to get frame sliders for it as well, in case of any drops. But apart from that, I think any other mod, maybe a phone holder, could be good.
Yeah, quad lock, not sponsored, but I do have a quad lock sticker here.
I also have a quad lock sticker here, but I don't have a quad lock. But yeah, a quad lock would be good. And I think those are the only mods that are actually necessary on a bike. You don't want too many distractions.
So, a great question. What mods is actually necessary? So, like they said, I'll mention every mod that is on my bike. So, frame sliders, necessary. Quad lock, necessary. Charger, necessary. Optional. Aftermarket exhaust, for me, necessary. I enjoy hearing my sound loudly, not some quiet shh. Gone. Bro, I'm coming into his house. I want him to hear me, man.
Yeah,
Bro,
I can definitely hear him.
Me, bro, in my garage.
The dog also notices and starts fucking growling. I'm like, who the fuck is there? I thought the bin man's there. I'd open it up. I'm like, oh, he's here. So yeah,
I'm popping out of nowhere. So tail tidy, yeah, it looks nicer with the tail tidy, because when it was no tail tidy, it was like the license plate was somewhere here, and it didn't look nice for me in just like overall like looks. But now that I did the tail tidy, added some like tail light as well with the included indicators as well. It looks perfect for me now, clean as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, forgot to mention, Oxford grips, heated grips. Yeah, needed.
100%.
100% needed. But the thing is about them, in the winter in Ireland, because it doesn't snow, I myself, like, even if I put it on 100, I'm still pretty cold, because like it's raining every day, man, pretty much in winter, this year at least. I would say like even like the heating gloves actually would be much more better than heated grips. in the winter.
Yeah, but then you'd have to charge them. Don't forget.
Yes, that's the thing. Like,
And they'd run for maybe an hour and a half.
no, there is some like good ones that they have like 2 batteries. They go
Unless-
for like 3 hours. Or
Unless you actually have a setup maybe to plug it into the charger. You get me? Straight into USB
true.
instead of power bank.
You could make that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would be a good option as well. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
actually a great idea. Yeah, but yeah, no heated grips. When I bought the bike, I didn't have it for like I don't know, like 3 months. When I was regretting, everyone had it. I was so regretting, but now that I have it, yeah, I'm enjoying every day, man. Always like half 50% on, never cold. Very good purchase.
Yeah, I agree with that. I was way too late into the game of getting heated grips. I got them for the phaser and I even took them off. I'm like, I am not selling my bike for fucking 2.4k and giving away my heated grips. So I ended up taking off my heated grips from the phaser. I don't care. That was an essential one. Then what other mods do I have? This exhaust, it's, what's it called? Yoshimura. It's a common exhaust on Gixxers. If you own a Gixxer, you know you probably have one too. Tail tidy, I made one myself because I did go for aftermarket taillights. Well, these aren't necessary mods, but the reason I think it's necessary, in my opinion, is because every aftermarket indicator is dog shit off of Amazon unless you go very high end, and you're going to be paying €60 for one set of indicators. So basically 2 indicators for €60 for a high end one.
That's cool.
And where I went for €60 for the whole taillight, brake and indicators for 60 quid on the Gixxer. So then I ended up making my own custom tail tidy with a bit of metal, bent it, and it works perfectly. It does not bend. It does not bend. There's fucking 13mm bolts in there holding it. Usually a joke with me is my fucking tail tidy is always flopping. But yeah, no.
I can tell for sure that was the joke of his. Like his tail was like, and license plate was just flapping
all
like
the
a
time
bird.
on both bikes as well. I fixed the phaser, I sold it. I fixed this. I'm keeping this bike, I think. Right. So, what other mods do I have on this bike? I don't have anything modded really.
Quad lock
but-
on yours.
Quad lock.
Yeah, you have a
quad lock as well is very necessary, and I am due some frame sliders.
Sure, do
This was not me. I bought the bike like this. It was kind of hidden with a sticker, although people were saying it's a write-off. I don't care, honestly. And what else? Yeah, I just probably need to get some nice frame sliders, and that's all the mods. I'm just gonna repaint the wheels and I'm done.
Yeah. No, the bike looks in good condition. Like I'm not for that year, like 01, it looks in good condition. Like
I
You
need
change-
to I need to paint these black. I have black paint spray at home, and I need to just do the
yeah,
wheels.
but there's like a minor like things to do. You know, like yeah, the frame is a little bit like bent in, but like it's not like there's a whole thing like
Yeah.
off, you know,
like it's
not-
just bent on the outside.
Yeah.
The inside is all fine. Nothing's like, it's not prevented me from driving straight. And then also I will get frame covers as well for this
yeah,
bike,
that's perfect. That looks.
and they're gonna be
that looks
carbon
good.
fiber. So yeah, that's it for this one. And for the final question, what is your bike gonna be after this one?
So I'm doing my A2 license later this year, so I'll be restricted to, what is it, 47 brake
It's
or 35 kilowatts?
35 kilowatts and I think 47 horsepower.
Yeah, okay. So 35 kilowatts and 47 brake, and I think there's a power to rate ratio limit as well. So I'm very limited, but from what I've seen, MTO3 very good option. A restricted, say 600 maybe, if I can find one.
It will depend on the bike. I think there's a certain list in Ireland where, well, in Europe, I think, with the regulations, what can be restricted. The bike cannot have a certain amount of kilowatts, and like if it's over whatever, let's say not 90.
94, I think it has to be 50%.
I don't know. It's you can look up the guidelines yourself, but yeah.
But I was hoping to get a CBR 500s. It's a very solid choice.
That would be a good choice, Honda.
Yeah, Honda reliability.
No, yeah, like they said, the Honda is very good. So, about restricting the motorcycle is that yes. So to get into more information about that is that it can be above 70 kilowatts or 94 horsepower. So if it goes above that, you can't restrict it legally because there's a 0.2 something difference. I don't remember what it's called, but yeah. So it can be above 70 kilowatts, and if you do restrict it, you can do it ECU flash or the physical one where you can have to put like for the air intake and stuff like that, restrictors.
Yeah, there's like metal plates you can put on the intakes or whatever, the throttle bodies maybe, where the valve butterfly flaps are.
Yeah, that's it, and that's it. So my next bike is actually gonna be a Chinese one. It's I would say it's pretty secret, but it's fine. Hopefully it's gonna be coming this week or next week. But it's gonna be a CF Moto 675 SR. So it's gonna be, because I'm still on A2, so it's gonna be restricted to A2. So it's gonna be like 35 kilowatts restricted to, or was it? Yeah, 35. Yeah. So, and that's yeah. No, like I will test out the CF Moto. I've been watching some YouTube videos, like everyone just praising them. There's some haters against Chinese, and I guess I will be the first one to test in Ireland, because in Ireland there's that specific model of the bike will be actually the first one in Ireland that I'm gonna be getting.
Yeah, so if you're interested in CF Moto content, you can go to his channel there, because yeah, I was gonna say you can watch out, maybe on my channel you'll find this bike you know, pretty soon. But yeah, no, definitely I might even review your bike if you don't mind.
Yeah, no, like you can go ahead, like that would be a great video content and stuff like for you as well, you know, like
yeah,
I'm down for that.
Yeah, so yeah, you can find it on his channel, or maybe even find it on mine. I'll link his channel down below whenever he gets it, you know. I'm hoping it's this fucking weekend, because I'm starting work next week, you know, so
that's that though. Yeah, no, I'm hoping as well, so we can go for a meetup on the weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. And for me now, my next bike is probably gonna be a second bike. I'm not gonna replace this one. I think I'm gonna keep it because it's I don't know, it's an absolute beautiful bike. I love the colors. I don't want to sell it, so I think yeah, I'm gonna get a second bike. I'm not gonna replace this one. This has a special place in my heart anyway. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna restore this to factory. I'm not gonna mod it absolutely like crazy or anything. Like, it's gonna look stock, and I want it stock. I don't need any modifications. Well, only little ones, maybe frame sliders, you know, in black, so you can see it less, and that's it. And for my next bike, I'm thinking maybe going for an adventure bike or something, although I am not tall. I don't know, I'm 5'6",
Well,
maybe.
For the adventures, you don't have to be that tall. Like that, your height would be like perfect height, you know, like everything below like.
I don't know, when I'm in a bike meet and I see the adventure bikes, the seat is up here, like in the fuck on a pony or something.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know?
that's true. That's true. But like when you sit, they have good like
soft suspension.
Yeah, so like when you sit on it, they will go down like.
Yeah, with my weight, it'll fucking go flat to the ground. But yeah, no, I'm thinking of adventure, maybe even another sport touring, maybe. It depends. I'll see. So yeah, that's gonna conclude today's video. Thank you for watching, guys, and yeah, hope you subscribe and follow us for more videos.
Thank you for watching.